So I have all of these books, all of these self-help books, all of these books, and these. I've also got these, and finally, I got 2 more as well. Boom! And the reason I've got all these books is because I gotta be honest. All these books, they've been a waste of time. And honestly, it pains me to say that they've been a waste of time, but there's a story behind it. Let's get into it. So, I used to be a runner, and this is the exact track that I used to run on every single Monday and every single Wednesday. But the thing is, I wasn't just a runner, I was an obsessed runner. Three-hour sessions every single day, all with the one purpose of getting a 5k in 90 minutes. The amount of suffering that I endured in this part of my life is more than I've ever encountered in my life before. You can imagine a hard day in college where you're trying to focus, you're trying to get all your homework done in class so you have the time to get home at 6 and train, literally get like a full meal of food down you. 10 minutes later, go out run into the track for an hour session at 6 p.m, then go into the gym for a bike for an hour, and then after that do an abs for an hour. You know, just thinking about it makes me laugh because I'm just in disbelief about the work ethic I had back then was just phenomenal. And it was all done in order to get a 5k in 19 minutes. I've come to the conclusion that I didn't have the knowledge that could have saved me like so much time. The thing is, I did get the 5k in 19 minutes, but I didn't just go from A all the way to B. No, that was too simple for me. So what I done instead is I started here and I went over here for a bit, and then I came back round, and then I fancy going up and then back down, and then it took me way longer to get to my destination. Honestly, without any exaggeration, I would have saved probably a year and a half of my life if I just done this. The 5k in 19 minutes, it was a lot of hard work, but also it was also smart work as well. It was both of them intertwined together. I was working extremely hard with the 3-hour sessions I was talking about earlier, but it didn't take long for me to get extremely fatigued. So what I did, I started to think smart. I started training less and using recovery more. I started to look at my diet and even stretching. And before I knew it, I was running quicker and quicker. But the thing is, this mindset, we can use this mindset in our lives every single day. Can you see that right there? That massive fireball right in the sky, right up there. Can you see that? As the famous saying goes, there is nothing new under the sun. And so I'm reading all of these great books, Gareth Southgate, Tyson Fury, Ant Middleton, all of these people, but they just say this, they say the same thing. I've caught myself recently trying to trick my brain into thinking, no, I'm being productive. But the issue is, I'm not, because I'm not learning anything new. I just got to a point where the value for me, the value from the books, they just dropped drastically because as the saying goes, there is nothing new under the sun. I'm not saying don't read self-help books, because I'm going to continue to do so, but I'm just gonna be more careful with what ones I read. There's this guy, look at this. There's this guy called Ant Middleton. And I don't want to share hate. This guy's probably a lovely guy, right? I don't want to be this person. But there's 3 books here that I've got from him. 3 books. And they're just the same point in a different story, in a different perspective with different words. It's the same. It's the same. It's the same. The issue is I find myself coping and saying that all of these books are productive to read. Like, don't get me wrong, reading books is great. Self-improvement books are even better, right? But if we're not learning from it, is there any point reading it in the first place? Just like my 5K, be smart about it. If you're reading something and you already know what it is, then catch yourself from thinking it's productive. It's not productive. Stop wasting your time and read something that's actually more valuable. Because at the end of the day, your future self would be grateful. Talking about our future selves, here we are in what I call my bedroom. But it's not just my bedroom, no. It is also my mother's clothing station. My future self would be grateful because I will have gym clothes for when I go to the gym. But also, he'll be grateful for taking action. So basically this... Sorry, Mum. Anyway, right? This is self-help book. When we read a self-help book, we get value. And that value takes us up to there. But this can be counterintuitive because we can feel productive. We can feel productive for reading self-improvement books, but not take action. And that only leads us to here. What we need to do to get up to the top is actually take action. So what I do is I read a self-help book and I get value, and then I implement that value into my life and take action. And this is sadly where not everyone, but this is where a lot of people fall short, including myself sometimes. The issue is we can feel productive for reading the book, but then not implement the value from that book into our life. And so, looking at it from another perspective, we're just wasting time. What we need to do is take action. This is something that I like to think that I have done with my kickboxing matches, with my races and running, with, doing new stuff, presentations, working a new job, going to uni, these different things, these experiences. Nothing can top the experience, the action. There is one thing reading value from a book, and there is another thing gathering value from real life experience. A great value of this is presentations. Like I'm trying to be better at presentations, and I read all these books on presentations. But the only thing that's actually going to make me better at presentations is doing presentations. There is no shortcut for doing the hard work, and that is the point I want to get across in this video. So I hope you've gathered value. I hope you gathered information from this video. I hope you enjoyed. Always remember to become more, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. And so Sam! I'm joking.